Hola, this is Kai Pacha with the Weekly Paleo Report, and this is December 20th of 2017, day before the solstice, and I just don't feel like going anywhere, so I'm standing on the roof. I'm just going around in a circle here on the rooftop because what? Yeah, the sun is at the top of the chart. Look at that chart at the beginning, okay? That's 0 degrees Capricorn. Oh, what's there? Saturn. Sun conjunct Saturn tomorrow at the very top. The very top. Capricorn is the mountain goat at the top of the mountain. So we're all climbing to the top. Oh yeah, and what else is there? Oh my God. Black Moon Lilith. Yeah, indeed. The sun is conjunct Black Moon Lilith as soon as it gets into Capricorn, but it's going to be exact next Tuesday. Okay? Besides that, we can all give a great hurrah that Mercury has gone direct as of Friday. He does go back to 13 degrees and squares Neptune, stations right there at 13 degrees in square to Neptune before he does go direct. But whew, it's been a long Mercury retrograde if you ask me. What else is happening? Well, undoubtedly you can also see if you look at that chart that on Sunday, Venus joins the Sun, Saturn, Black Moon Lilith, Pluto, all in Capricorn. Oh my God. And then on Monday, she comes along and conjuncts with Saturn. So we've got all this stuff going on here at the same time as, I'd say, the big overarching, event that's been going on for a while, this transit of Jupiter squaring the moon's nodes. Mars is coming up. It's really basically conjunct Jupiter these days. Okay, it's getting closer and closer and closer. But Jupiter is going to be squaring the moon's nodes at 15 degrees Scorpio. The moon's nodes are at 15 Aquarius, 15 Leo. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about, all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's so much going on. As you can see, there are just like so many aspects happening here these days. Our lives are so busy and so full, and it's just like a freaking wild time. Ah! So, anyway, let me look at the camera, and just talk a little bit more about what all of this means. Oh, yeah. Okay, everybody, what's going on? Or should I say, what's not going on? Talk about busy, busy, busy. Duties, responsibilities, obligations, demands. Whoa, it's all coming up. I mean, it's too much to talk about in a little Paleo report. I'm actually doing an entire 2-month e-course, yeah, with the Dream Team on Saturn in Capricorn. It's going to be there for over 2 years. And we're just going to have to kind of get used to this kind of energy, and it's really powerful. It's very deep. There's a lot to it, a lot going on. So I don't know, check Facebook or check my website. If you want to check out, we're doing a free webinar explaining more about what we're going to be teaching through January and February, and that is on Saturday. This Saturday. I think it's at, it's either 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock Pacific time. Anyway, check the website, man. This is the Paleo Report. Karma. Karma. Saturn is the Lord of Karma. In fact, that's what I'm going to be talking about in my module of that course, is Saturn is the Lord of Karma. Karma. And I know a lot of us light workers like to think that there's no karma. Right. in your dreams, where you go into the 4th and 5th and 6th and 13th dimensions, yeah, there's no karma. However, you have a physical body, baby. Yeah, and we are here in time and space and chronos and this material third dimensional world. Guess what? There is karma. Okay? Quantum physics relates to multidimensional realities, okay, outside of this third dimension. But Newtonian physics, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's a total Saturn principle, okay? And that total Saturn principle, Newtonian physics, we use, okay, to build bridges and to build buildings and to build houses. So Newtonian physics applies, okay? You know, action and reaction applies when it comes to this world, when it comes to business. Look at, there's a frickin' spider right on the camera, man. That's Costa Rica. Okay, where was I, man? There's so much happening. Whether it's houses, homes, you know, where you live, but you know, this is all about building a solid foundation, sending our roots deep. Okay, you know, like the mantra says. If you'll notice, look at that chart at the beginning of the Pele report. What do you see? All the planets are up, up, up. There's only Uranus below the horizon, okay? Up, up, up is out, out, out. It's head, it's thinking, it's business, it's objective, it's maturity, it's looking at the, you know, the long-term effects of things. This is Saturn in Capricorn, okay? It's becoming the chief and the authority. Yeah, you know, and the mandala, you know, the Sabian symbol for 0 degrees of Capricorn is, you know, a man is elected chief of the tribe. And this chief of the tribe is powerful. And this Mars, Jupiter, and Scorpio is power. And this is, you know, this is a huge test. Are we able and capable to manage responsibly our position in the world, our relationships, you know, and our institutions are going to be tested, you know, particularly now, but over the next couple of years. And this is just like this powerful point where we are stepping into being co-creators of this reality. Not victims, not children, okay, you know, not naive, innocent bystanders, no. No, no, It's up to each one of us as individuals to become more and more responsible for carrying, you know, boy, you're gonna carry that weight. The Beatles had it, man. We're gonna carry that weight a long time. Yeah, it is up to each one of us to like become, yeah, these Capricornian leaders. We're going to have this Jupiter-Saturn-Pluto conjunction in 2020 in Capricorn. Yeah. Change of leadership, change of the guard, change of the paradigm. So this is why we incarnated. So yeah, we're getting checked out. I always look at Saturn transits as graduation. So the sun coming into this, you know, solstice point, okay, the sun coming into, you know, this Capricorn, Saturn, you know, just the fact that Saturn is there is like the gatekeeper for the sun is like really super powerful. And it's time for each one of us to what? Be authentic, be in our integrity, be open and honest, and not be wearing the mask of the persona. This is the tricky part, and this is what Mars and Jupiter are doing over there in Scorpio. And the fact that they are square the moon's nodes, let's look at that. We're coming out of that south node in Aquarius, okay? You know, the visionary, the future, the prophet. And we're coming in and we're bringing that vision, okay? In fact, I'm doing a talk on Facebook tomorrow with Stephen and Sarah, who made the Envision Festival. I'm teaching a whole workshop this February on water, 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 Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. you know, where Jupiter is and Neptune and Cheiron for a little bit more, and everything is going on with the water. We evolve through our feelings. And this is like a really important part that I'm going to come back to as soon as I, you know, as soon as I get back to where I was before. But, you know, this whole energy time of taking off the persona, taking off the mask, this before we can come to that North Node in Leo, which is our powerful, creative, okay, manifestation of the life force in this world, in this planet, with our children, with our creations, with our dances, with our movies, with, you know, with our institutions. It's just like, before we can get there, right now, the universe is saying, we've got to do Jupiter in Scorpio. We've got to do, and Mars is coming up, we've got to do Mars in Scorpio. We need to face our shadow. We need to look down deep. We need to come into an acknowledgement and awareness. We need to tap into the deepest roots. The deepest power within ourselves is that Kundalini force at the base of the spine. We need to come out of our heads, okay, and out of all of this business and Facebook and Instagram and being screen people, and feel our deeper, deeper, deeper truth. And Venus square Chiron right now. Chiron is soul purpose. Venus squaring Chiron right now, and Sagittarius is, it's time. And this has been going on for a while, to really deepen every action, every word, every conversation, you know, every post, okay, you know, it has to like be purposeful about what we are really all about and what we are really here for. It's like no more fooling around, no more gossiping, no more trying to get attention, no more trying to make the money, no more trying to look good. It's like, get into your fucking purpose, man. And that purpose is inner transformation and inner letting go. I did that whole thing, you know, the whole video on Jupiter and Scorpio. Scorpio is the end of the individual ego in preparation for, right, a transpersonal consciousness born in Sagittarius. So Mars and Jupiter are coming through, and it's like, it's not about you. It's not about me. Okay, it's not about how great I am, how smart I am, how pretty I am, or whatever, how rich I am, how whatever I am. I. So we can feel the pain. You know, we can feel our shame. Sun's coming up to Lilith, okay? You know, Lilith is shame. What are we ashamed of? And facing that shame and our humanness and our vulnerability, Venus Chiron, and how weak we are, okay? And how incomplete we are, you know, and how messed up we are, okay? Each and every single one of us is dealing with how messed up we are. And some of us mess up our lives completely, man. But it's time to just like face it and go on. Go on. This is part of the process of mastery. This is part of facing our demons, facing the guardian of the threshold. It's like, yes, okay, you are a human being and you got a job to do, and you've been elected, okay? You've been elected the chief. It's like, you know, whether you think you're ready or not, your unconscious soul is pushing you, saying you are ready. Yeah, as incomplete or imperfect or messed up or self-judgmental or judgmental of others, or, you know, lost in space as you feel you are. Sorry, man. Sun, Saturn, Pluto, Capricorn, this is the time. It's like you gotta set that self aside. You gotta come at to peace with yourself. The mantra for today, becoming at peace, coming into your core, you know, with whatever spiritual practice you've got. And then just like really come to peace with your shame, with your guilt, with your mess-ups, with your screw-ups, with your imperfections, it's just, you are who you are, and it's time to go forward. So yeah, you know, things are falling away. Things, you know, Scorpio is loss, man. Jupiter is big. We can have big losses, you know, and we gotta trust, we gotta have this faith. It's a beautiful trine to that Neptune in Pisces that says there's a bigger plan. There's grace, there's magic, there's mystery. Just come into that peaceful place like a tree and just be. Just be. And the way will be made clear. The way will be shown unto you. That's that. I mean, that is like the message. So, you know, with all my ranting and raving here, let me just like get to the mantra and wrap this up. I hate to be so preachy. God, this sounds so frickin' preachy. You got to do Jupiter, man. Square the moon's nodes. You know, Jupiter's, you know, the teacher. So anyway. Like an old oak tree, like an old oak tree in the forest on a very windy day. My leaves and branches get tossed about, some even falling away. I stand here, centered in my core, while all around me swirls, feeling my strength as my roots run deep. I am at peace with all the world. Even that frickin' fly flying in my face, man. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, Mars and Scorpio kills the fucking fly. No, okay. One more time if I can pull this off. This is a very serious time. Some of you may be feeling very serious. I mean, thank God Mercury is going direct, eh? Whoosh! So much reflection. Saturn is reflection. Mercury retrograde, reflect, redo, review, you know, recommit, whatever. It's just like, Mercury's going direct. And the sun's going to pass up Saturn. And yeah, it's going to hit Lilith. But, you know, Sun and Lilith are going to join together. Look at this guy is not going to let me alone, man. What's your trip, dude? Let's be friends. Whatever. Stop it. I gotta stop this thing before I lose it. Like an old oak tree in the forest on a very windy day. My leaves and branches get tossed about, some even falling away. I stand here, centered in my core, while everything about me swirls. Feeling my strength as my roots run deep. I am at peace with all the world. May you be centered in peace. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. The north node of Saturn and Pluto is in Cancer. Come home. Come home to yourself. Come home to the feeling. Come into the core, and let all the madness that's happening in the world. Whoosh, don't take it personally, man. You don't have to own it. Namaste. Aloha. So much love.